Welcome, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 with my continuing restart, whatever you want to call it, of Europa Universalis 4, EU4. Now, I was a big player way back when it was EU and then EU2. Haven't really played much since then, literally, of 3 or 4. So this is just now restarting. Relearning of the game, if you will. So, and to that point, I've had a lot of people, including like Toy Jet, who's in the audience right now, and I think maybe a bit from Arno, but definitely a lot of people going way back when I started the YouTube channel. Why don't you play EU4? Why don't you play EU4? Why don't you play EU4? And one of my main reasons, there's several, but one of them, I always thought that there was a lot of people in that space, and there still are, of course, playing EU. And I just didn't know that compete might not be the right term, but get a big enough audience, because it isn't necessarily me or somebody else watching, but how much watching. And that's the point of this talk at the start. Moderately okay viewing numbers during the live streams. Just for you to know, I do strategy live streams Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, starting for 3 and then going for 3 or 4 hours, depending on things. Sundays are first-person type shooter, tank driving days. And so, yeah, you're getting some of the chat there. So if you want to join me live, but also the viewing numbers. Now, I know some of the people viewed, but it's less than 10%. Well, it was like 5% that I looked at the stats that got through to the end of the sort of live big chunk version that this will be up on versus the specific episodes. And the viewing numbers have been really poor on for the EU4. Now, it was really sort of an aborted video, but I mean even initial clicks. So I would really love to play this game for you guys. I've actually been playing it since last week, just some on my own for fun. I can play this for myself for fun. So I really need help spreading the word about this, and I need your help in watching these episodes, because if you're all, hey, yeah, I want to see you play that, and then, well, I don't have time right now, I will catch it sometime, maybe later, whatever, and I just sort of want to check in once in a while to maybe see how the game goes, well, that ain't going to cut it. I can't have a game that I spend a lot of time on, put a slot up on my channel that just doesn't do well. So I need people watching this. So what can you do? Share this. I'm supposed to, if I'm promoting my video like this, go to a particular, you know, the after action report forum on some place like Paradox, but some viewer can, if they so choose, recommend on the Paradox forum a video and link to something like this, or go recommend it over on Steam, or some, you know, links in various places, various forums. So if you want to see this series happen, really see this series happen, I need your help in getting the word out. So, and I'm talking to everybody, not just maybe the few people that are like moderators here, but others. So need to have a bigger mass view. And so we're going to be playing, and I was asked, why don't I play the Ottomans or Castile, by my good friend Toy Jet here. And I know I actually did a previous start, so he's already heard the answer, but this is for you guys. If I like to have an emotional attachment to the nations that I play. Now, once I played, you know, okay, played England 4 or 5 times, played France, played Scotland, played this, played that, then yeah, other nations like Ottomans, like maybe the Chinese, you know, something like that will come into play. So we're going to play, though, currently here as selected as England. Yes, England. Let's start, and we're going to play. No, we're not doing Iron Man mode. Okay, we've sort of done a lot of this. So, okay. Now, any help in the chat is appreciated, or as well as later you can post down below. I can still learn. Just because I make a stupid mistake, I may have to live with it on this playthrough, but we can learn for future games. Okay, let's see who we might get as... I think Denmark. They don't like me as a rival. Burgundy. We may do France. Anyways, we'll think about that for the moment. We can get some advisors here. Let's look at this. Probably some of these cheaper ones, not the 4. National unrest down. No, we don't need missionary strength right now, so we'll go with him. That's a really cheap one, half. Okay, improved relations, morale of navies. Well, I don't think, at least in my early playthroughs, navies have been much of a thing, so improved relations will probably be slightly better benefit. I know I can leave them open for the time being, or dismiss them to hopefully a better role, but that does cost a little bit of money. Morale of armies, reinforcement speed. Maybe if... hello, Nickel Liquor. Interesting name. Not hungry today? Well, I was hungry, but I ate. No, we're going to be playing as England today. I don't know. Anybody has strong opinions? I sort of think, well, I don't know, reinforcement speed. That isn't getting the reinforcement, but it'll give you some time. We can come back to that to spout off in chat. Okay. We need some more seats in Parliament, so... They probably... Okay, we can go with, well, Coventry, I guess, would be a fine. Can we just send Parliament to Coventry? Does York have a seat? No, we'll give York a seat. I think that should get us enough seats in Parliament here. So yeah, I'm not normally that funny. That was just something that did work well. You set that up. Oh, we just did that. Okay. Well, we need to start a debate in Parliament as well. Gain sailors. Don't really need a sailors. We're not building much of a navy yet. Gain general with 40 tradition. Leaders upkeep. That looks like a good possibility. Advisor cost down. That's an alright thing. Okay. Cultural conversion. We're not doing any of that. So we're going to select expand officers list. Okay, now. Okay, we have very little, but maybe enough. Grant Navy commissions. Military power. Support. Administrative support. No, we don't want to get rid of that. I guess we're going to go with that. There we go. So, we're not going to really build anything at this moment. We have a looming disaster. We don't get an heir. And on that note, let's start looking at things diplomatically. One nation I want to see if we can get a military alliance with is, no, Venice not at this time. I don't know why. Not often they are really early. I think we're also going to get Castile here. I think ultimately we may end up butting heads with Castile over expansion into the New World in places. But for now, having a fairly powerful counterbalance to France would be useful. So I think we're going to go with that. Now, does that at all change what? Oh, well, we've already sent out. I guess at least one of our people here send another offer. So we've got to go another day. And no real thoughts between these two advisors. I think we'll go with morale of armies up. Now, it's goes without saying that chat is always bloodthirsty. And in the advice, I said mostly earlier that they gave me good advice, but they were a bit, how do I put this, a bit bloodthirsty with some of their wars and got me, you know, expanding my army right away and other things like that. And I don't think we're going to do that. But I did like their sort of strategy for going after Ireland. So we're going to covert actions here, build up a spy network, and we're going to try here. I don't know if we can get this before Ulster, before the Scots do. So we're going to come into Tyrone here and build a spy network to try to cut them off from expanding into there. I think that is going to be our I'm not planning the Low Countries. That doesn't mean they won't happen, but I am hoping to get Ireland. There is a I'm still not familiar with getting around all of this here. Yeah, here one of the, well, there's take Gibraltar, but English Empire War, the Roses, one to, I think, get conquer Ireland, yeah, conquer Scotland. So some of these goals here we may be looking at trying to do eventually. And as a strategic sense position, getting all of the British Isles is immensely important just on a strategical front. And so, okay, does anybody know what happens if I have too few rivals? Toy Jet, Arno, anybody who's been playing this? I guess I could go Scotland. I don't know if I want to specifically set up as France as a, hey, let's, you know, let's go to war with them. Well, we'll let this hang for a day or two. Maybe I'll get some help from some of those people. Okay, so we'll start this out sort of slowly. They've accepted entering into the alliance. Let's see if that changes. If we look more. No. Why won't they want to come into an alliance with us? I want Venice. Okay, it says right there when I'm hungry. You need at least not to have a penalty to your power projection score. Okay. Power projection, not enough rivals. Okay. So, okay, has time rivals +1, not enough to... okay. Thank you, Toyjet. Might help if I do these kind of things. I think we're just going to let this go for the moment. Because not that power projection isn't useful, but I don't know exactly what it's used for. And it does seem like I will be on, because 4th rank great power is +18. Those long-term rivals, it looks like we sort of outbalanced by having some of those. Now, let's see if we can get a Portuguese wife. Dynastic actions. Royal marriage. Okay, we got a queen consort, Louisa. Fair. Inequalities. You want the power projection up. Okay. Well, then I guess we will go with, yes, with Scotland because, Which one is it? Here. Okay. Oh, well now, see here, we have more options now. We go with Provence way down here. We can go with Morocco, the Ottomans. I guess we're more powerful than Morocco, so we'll go with Morocco. Okay, so yeah, Morocco. Not terribly powerful, not a Christian nation. So we don't have to worry about all of that. Surrender of Marne, yes, must honor our obligations. We're going to do this. We're not going for any major wars. Now, we don't like that, but I don't think I have anywhere near enough administrative power to boost that back up. I do sort of want to get rid of Henry as our monarch. No, we don't want to get you. No, no, thank you. Dismiss. Decline. Mission fulfilled. Okay. Do we like get anything for completing these missions? Like a bonus to anything? Okay, claim gains permanent claim on Ile-de-France area. Okay, I guess that. Okay, of course. There we go. So we have claims there. Casus belli. Okay. Oh, and we want to military. See, I am learning all this stuff. Put our forts in mothballs. Oh, excuse me. Now we have very low prestige and negative levels of stability. Not the best thing. Let's move. Well, let's go with our bigger army here, and let's assign our one Richard Plantagenet here. Let's assign this navy to protect trade. Now I've looked at this here, and we can see this one here. If we did this, it would actually end up costing us, so that wouldn't help us. Lubeck probably. That would be a profit of 0.49 over our cost of doing so. That'd be a loss. That'd be a loss. So we're gonna send them our small fleet to protect that trade, and our other fleet over to the Irish Sea, because right now we're mostly concerned with the Irish Sea. Okay, London now has a seat of a new cardinal. We have now 2 cardinals. I have some vague idea how that helps us, but not. A great one. I don't know how much, or if we have a really good chance of naming the Pope and how much that would help us, but not that it wouldn't help us, but I don't know. Now let's speed this up a little bit. And let's continue to try to build our relationship up with Castile, make them like us a little more. And, oh, well, they just offered the same thing, so yeah. Okay, we'll accept that. No, decline that. Can you have more than one royal marriage? I don't know. Yes. Go over to the Pale. You come up as possible reinforcements. Okay. What have you done in the way of alliances? Okay, so we would be going against several enemies. Right. Well, let's recruit a few regiments. We're not going to overdo it though. We just don't have much in the way of manpower stacked up. Okay, how are we doing on our building of a spy network? Oh, I thought we already had this going? Thought I had that going. Okay, well, guess I didn't. Now, Venice, possibly. We still have a diplomat. Offer alliance, no. Naples? No. Byzantium, that's not really a doable thing. Naval doctrine. Yeah, we don't want to spend all that money right now. Okay, well, small armies to here because we want to set up a second smaller corps. Or a third smaller corps, actually, but second over here. Maybe throw on one more. We actually should have, yes, okay. Building spy network, okay, we're at 14. Are they yet aligned with anybody powerful? No. Just a couple of other local ones. We can probably, even I can probably handle that. Hey, IKB! We're going to try to build the Great British Empire. Okay, stop the heretics is what I guess we'll do, because otherwise it's a little too early to start embracing a Protestant type viewpoint. We don't quite want to become the pariah of nations just yet. Okay, yes, we can do this. So we're going to stop building the spy network, confirm. We're going to send these guys over to here. And did we actually hit fabricate claims? We're going to, oh, yes. Okay, well, that will allow us to declare war. No, we're not bringing in, looks like he may only get one, which is this guy over here. Ally. Might as well push now. Okay, don't know that we see. Okay, you have uncontested claims that will expire. Right. With France will expire. World War. Provincial unrest, yes. Ability is low. Okay, well you come over to here. Foreign military expert. Pause. Gain 100 military tradition. Put him in command of armies. Gain a general with... Well, chat. What do you think's more useful? Gain 100 tradition in military. Presume that that's what that means, military power. But I'm not absolutely sure. It's a different name. Or gain a general with 50 tradition. I don't know, again, if that's the same type of thing. We don't need foreign aid. Gain 5 legitimacy. Well, we have 94 legitimacy, so I don't think we need legitimacy. Yes, I'm trying to get chat to be involved here, but maybe they're all off doing something else. Well, the viewer out on YouTube or any ask him to train our officers. Put them. Well, I guess we'll go with that because we can afford that. And so does that give us another general? Okay. Ooh, a fairly good one, it looks like. Boost stability. Okay. Yes, we need to boost stability. We are not yet to the which again, I'm still learning my way around this. Oh, stability. Yeah, we're not yet ready to have enough to do that. They still do the thing where the state of the siege is shown in the state of the picture, I guess. That goes all the way back to EU1. Yeah, okay, because that's on fire, that isn't there. Okay. I don't know, let's speed this up a little bit. Positive territory, okay, yeah, it's really starting to burn down now. That has breaches in the walls. Okay, we'll give that to Brittany. Now, let's, oh, Brittany's at war with the French. Well, we don't like the French so much, so what we want to do is, while they're still in existence, let's send a gift. Maybe a waste, but let's see what we can do. Whether that's enough to buy some mercenaries or... Okay, Mary. Well, Mary looks like a reasonable leader. Very good. We'll call her Mary. Okay, York changes. Great. Okay. I'm mentioning, okay, they're now backing. Okay, so Looks like we're going to win that debate. And hello, James. Nope, we started again, and we haven't taken over the world. No royal marriages with Irish leaders unless they are our subjects, vassals, I guess I should say. Okay, we won that siege. Let's go over and see if we can speed that siege up a little bit. Maybe that's too large of an army in one area. Siege is 1. Siege is 0, so we'll leave him there, so we'll move the other one back up because I think we're overstacked a bit too much. Okay, there we go. Now, so we want to grab this. Sue for peace. Get as much of the money as we can. And get that. Okay. Now, here we want to sue for peace. We want to grab as much money as we can. And to keep us from having English vassal. Okay, we'll become a vassal of England, right? Okay, now we want to come here, manage our vassal by granting Donegal to them. Okay, will you come back to here? So peace reigns again now in the kingdom. And now we can boost our stability back. Just level 0. Okay, wave of obscurantism, national unrest, knowledge is power. As a typical response to different kinds of problems, obscurantism is frequent behavior in most nations until the Age of Enlightenment arose in most advanced Western nations. National unrest plus 2 loose prestige. Well, we don't really have much. Well, I think we'll take the unrest. May not be the best thing, but yeah, we thought the Scots were going to come here. Military access declined. Military access declined. Uh-oh. Badgers are undermining the tracks. That could be bad. Especially if there's a train going across them really fast. My grandfathers used to have problems with squirrels and rabbits making burrows and dams that if you get too deep, of course, the water would come through them. There was that problem. Obviously, a slightly different problem there with tracks, but yeah, Okay, looks like we get rebel uprising heretics. So we're going to come over here. Okay, not too many troops. Okay. Let's move you to there. That will reduce some of the revolt risk. Still want to get an alliance with. They in a war or something now? Okay, now they're allied with France. They weren't earlier, but bummer. And yeah, Brittany's gone. Probably 100 gold didn't help them much, but there's somebody else you think would be a good idea to align with, like Austria? Is Austria a good ally at this point, or? The train's down for now. Gotta get the Badgers out of there. Their legal processes to be followed to get the Badgers relocated. Yeah, I can imagine pain in the butt. They're damming up rivers and things. Hey, Niagara, how you doing? Oh, man. See, in America, well, we just shot the damn squirrels and rabbits. Gotta relocate the badgers? Oh my god. Now, if they're like an endangered species or something, yeah, I don't want to have an endangered species, you know, even more endangered. So yeah, but I don't think badgers are an endangered species, but maybe they are in England. Oh god, just shoot the damn things, poison the damn things. I don't know, because let's see. Well, we're gonna do a lot of paperwork to try to relocate the badgers. Well, in the meantime, we may have a few train derailments and a bunch of people killed, but that's all right. Very good. Niagara, very good. Yeah, that's just, you know, again, something that's like a true endangered species. I'm not arguing against the idea of that. You know, if we had, I don't know, in America, which it is, or at least had been an endangered species, the bald eagle. How did we get a new rival of Scotland? I don't know. No, I guess. Portugal declared war on their new enemy, Grenada. How interesting. Are they trying to... Okay. Okay, well, we might have made a mistake by having troops in there. Looks like we did. Let's combine these two armies. Good, he's now a hardy warrior. Okay, okay, so, no, Constantinople hasn't fallen yet. I would have thought that would have been required for Renaissance countries that have not yet fully embraced. Is there a way for us to embrace the Renaissance? Anybody out there know? Yes, we restarted since last time because that was a mess. Yeah, there may be other ways to make the badgers go away, but that just seems ridiculous. It seems like a 10 or 12 hour task at worst to get them out of wherever and just be done with it. Decline. I don't know that I want to do that. Okay. Now, we don't have much, but let's... Diplomacy, they're at war with these guys. Okay, well... Okay, we have a network. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we can't... Okay, gotta be next to them, I guess. So, this is something that I was running into in one of my games. So you have to be next to somebody to be able to fabricate a claim? Next territorial proximity here? Is that a requirement, and will that be a problem with spreading our... You can set your states to spread it more. Pump mana into London so you get it faster. Yay. Okay. Now, I think I understand what you were saying, is in the words you were using, you know what they mean. But how do I pump more mana into London? And I get the idea of mana, but what ones of these manas are we talking about? Or something, and how do we put it into London? And yes, I mean specific direction, spend diplomatic power to improve base production. Okay, is this something here we want to do? Administrative power improves tax base by 1 monthly. Okay. Yeah, I know what buttons to press. But I don't want to, I really want to sort of communally with all you guys and not just... But see, I'm much better this week than I was last week. Those, yes. All of them, a particular one, that's it. Okay. Nagaro says on there. Try to set it AI to 10. Okay, so administrative. Renaissance. Okay, Renaissance. So I can go to 9. I can go to 10. There we go. There we go. Sickness of the king, more power to the nobles, tax down, or monthly. Does anybody have a strong opinion on whether we want to lose money, which I don't like the idea of, or is too much autonomy for the regions going to hit me as a problem? The claim on the land. Yeah, we it says here for here okay, we can stop building this. Yeah, confirm. But we don't have, I guess, has no possible neighboring province to fabricate a claim on. Okay, so we need to, I guess, come over here and build the spy network here. And mainly what we're fabricating, what we're doing is justifying a war more so than worrying about whether we can take province after we win the war. Okay, I'm going to get more loyalty for my burgers, I guess. I think we'll keep, hopefully. That way we can use around. Okay. Families left behind recent war took a toll on our people. Many were called, few returned. I thought we had pretty good. Well, oh, we're down. Oh, that. Okay, from the Peasants' War. Yeah, that was sort of painful. The families of the nobles and commoners alike toil away. Let's see. Manpower modifier decrease in drafting. Well, we need the manpower. We don't want to do this. So we're going to do the national tax. Good thing they let the burgers. Okay, so we got military leaders improved there. Let's slow this down a little bit. Okay, Burgundy declared war on Provence. Lovely. Yeah, start a rumor to start a war, James. Are they involved in any of those wars? No. Let's sort of improve. I guess we'll do a royal marriage with them. Improve things a little bit. Yeah, don't know if you can have two of them, but we'll accept that. Okay, currently, yes, we can fabricate a claim. So, and these guys, do they have any allies to speak of currently? Okay, Desmond. Which one is Desmond? Desmond's down here in Cork. I wish they had names that were a little more similar. Okay, let's save this. One. And when we come back next episode, live stream's still going to keep going. No need to go anywhere. Next episode, we will come back and have another Irish war in the tradition of England at the time. So thanks everyone for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, of course. And love to hear your comments, questions, tips, especially tips. See you next time for more historical gaming.